Hello again. I'm going to teach you a new song that I'm working on that I'm going to call Corbyn's Tune, and hopefully it'll be up on the blog pretty soon so you can download everything. This June, this is in May that I'm recording this, and in June I'm planning on sitting down in my studio and recording a whole bunch of these mandolin tunes that I've been putting onto the video, and hopefully this will be one of them. But I'm going to teach you the intro right now, and it's fairly simple, but it's got a couple techniques that I think will be useful for you as you learn to play. It practices using the hammer-on, and then it also practices this technique that's found a lot in Spanish music, where you constantly repeat a line over top of some other melody that you're playing. So that's kind of the main line that I'm going to be teaching you right now. And it goes something like this. You hammer on, you basically start on the A string, and which is, you know, this string right here. It's the second one down. Again, we're in split dead man's tuning, so it sounds like almost like a D chord when you strum it across. And you hammer on to the A string at the 4th fret. So hammer, and then you pluck the top string, which is the D. So open, hammer onto the 4th, pluck the top string, and then you come down and you play it open again, and then you play it and then hammer onto the 2nd fret and then the top D string. So it sounds like when you put it all together like this: open, hammer, pluck, open, open, hammer at the 2nd fret, pluck the D string. So open, hammer, pluck the D string, open, hammer on the 4th, pluck the D string, open, hammer on this 2, and pluck the D string. So you end up picking the open string a couple times right before you hammer each time. So, and then at that last time, see, where are we? You play the open on the A, open on the D, and then you can either play the octave, the D string, the D an octave down, or you can strum it. So either this way, or alternately, sometimes I would play it like this and just strum. Now at the very end of the song, it will end like this, and just kind of hit that bottom D and A string combination to end the song. And so that's the beginning. I'm still working on the middle part. But it'll probably be something similar to that. Actually, I was kind of thinking of like a run, like that, to be the next, to start the next section. So that, even though that may or may not end up in the final song, I'll teach it to you anyway. It's kind of a neat little run. You start on the D an octave down string, which is 1, 2, the 3rd string, and you play it open. Then you play the 2nd fret, 4th fret. Then you come up to the next string, which is the A, and you play it open, 2nd fret, 4th fret, and then open on the final D string, 2nd fret, 4th fret. So, but you play it quickly, so it's like this. And you just play the 4, 2, open to end it. And you can strum there just to finish that off. There are a lot of little neat techniques that you can use when you're playing these songs, and I think that a lot of them you'll find out that you can hammer, which we've talked a lot about that. You can, we haven't talked too much because I don't do it a lot, but sliding is another really common technique that's really useful. And you can slide on 2 strings, which is called playing double stops. Actually, when you play the 2 strings, those are double stops. But you can slide on them, and that makes it kind of a sliding double stop, which is pretty interesting. And you know, today I was also playing a lot of palm muting. I have a drum student, and because I teach a lot of different instruments, not just mandolin, but my drum student was learning just what I needed by the cars, and so I was playing it on my mandolin while he was practicing with his drums, and it sounds kind of cool to palm mute. And what's neat about the mandolin, with the guitar, you kind of have to lay the edge of your hand on the strings to really palm mute it right. And you can do that with this, but it's really easy to palm mute your mandolin with your hand. So you can palm mute just by lightly, I don't know if you could see it, I don't know how to get the angle. Anyhow, you just lightly lay your hand, maybe like that. Just rest it gently on the frets. And as you increase the pressure, you get different tonal variation. So, you know, you can try with that and come up with a lot of interesting different sounds. I always like playing Cars music on the guitar, and I think that it's kind of fun actually transferring it over onto the mandolin, because what's neat about the Cars, I think I heard Sting in an interview one time, I believe it was on the video for Elton John and Bernie Taupin's 2 Rooms album. They did a companion video, and it was basically a whole bunch of famous people talking about, or they had redone Elton John songs, and then in the video they talked about it. Well, in the I think it was Sting they interviewed, and he said you can always tell if a song's really good by stripping it down to the bare minimum. I mean, if you can break a song down to just like piano and bass, or just piano and voice, or just voice, then you know you have a good song. And I think with the Cars, what's really interesting, even though they were like overly produced with a lot of their stuff, you can strip their songs back to just the basic, you know, guitar and vocal, or piano and vocal, or in this case mandolin and vocal, and they end up, you know, still surviving and still sounding really good. So I recommend giving them a shot and trying that. I hope that you got something out of the beginning part of this video, and I hope that you keep practicing and you get better and better. God bless and have a great day.